One, two, three.
Sip and chill fans. How are y'all feeling? Welcome to the podcast.
It's good.
After another victory. Oh yeah, I gotta have another sip.
Yeah, it's
We're gonna chill today. We're gonna talk about, of course, the Bills' victory. A sort of a nail biter. What's coming up this week and some injuries. And we'll get on with the Broncos.
yeah.
See what we got going on there. We know what the
Uh-huh.
time now, the date,
We know the time of the day. Huh?
and our favorite, which is cool, but let's give our thoughts about this past Sunday.
Yeah, no, go. You let me know. You know more than me. You
Well,
know
no,
that.
I'm going to give some credit where credit's due. I felt pretty confident about the game, but as it went on, I see what Jacksonville is trying to do. You know, they got a great run defense. They wanted to stop Cook. They wanted to stop Kincaid a little bit. And Josh was very smart with the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Josh, instead of using Cook and trying to make the running game work, he used Shakur as a running back because they're all short passes.
Mm-hmm.
Shakur caught 11 or 12. Not a lot of yardage. He broke one that was pretty good. So whatever Josh did, don't forget Brady had him that whole week because he didn't practice a lot. He went back and watched film of himself,
Mm-hmm.
how he was throwing the ball, his foot movement. And he said there's some things he knows he could fix a little bit better. So all the work he did in the film room, he had a hell of a day. You know,
Yeah.
had a hell of a day.
Everything was good.
Everything was good. I'll give Trey White. We've been on Trey White for a little bit. We thought he was too old, too banged up. But you know what? You're the man right now, Trey. A lot of breakups, tips. You're always near there for interceptions against big tight ends and their best receivers at times. So a big shout out to Trey White. The rest, Milano played good. Rousseau, Bishop, they all took their turns. Shaq with the interception. What a pickup he was. We picked him up, I think, the beginning of the season, free agent, and he's been playing a lot because Bernard's out.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just impressed with the overhaul. What was your thoughts so far, Whit?
Good. Everything good. Just yeah, the same things. The kicker was good. The punt, the fumble was the only thing, but it happens. It's not a
Yeah, Davis. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You can't just stop that to happen. Their own teammate hit him, and then the
The old
ball
team.
went loose. That's when everything start getting crazy. But other than that, everything is good. Everything went nice. So
Yeah, yeah. Especially go on the road. Again, we were favored down there, which I figured we would be. A couple of things. Yeah, like you said, you mentioned Prater, the kicker. We were a little worried about him. But he kicked some 50-yarders, and he didn't kick off, though. The punter did. So is he healthy? We don't know. The punter did our kickoffs.
maybe they don't want to risk anything. They don't want to say, "Oh, let use it." Try to kick hard up to the 10, and bang,
Yeah.
something happens. They're gonna save him. They're trying to save him.
Right,
They
true,
think
true.
that anybody can do the.
Yeah, the punter had all week to
I don't know.
practice them kicks, right?
Yeah, they did, and they think they can do it. They try many times. They think they can do
He
it. They
said
can
he
do
could
it.
do it, so he did, and it worked. Nothing really backfired. Shakir on that one punt. You should have probably let it bounce.
That's the thing. That's what
You
happened.
mentioned every week. You mentioned that.
Specialists, in that part. That way, have no mistakes. But it happened. It's a W. Who's next? What's the next thing?
It's a W, right? The coaching was okay. I give credit to Brady.
Mm-hmm.
He did what he took what they gave him. Wasn't a lot of crazy timeouts or rushing up to the ball. Defense, I give Babbage and McDermott for tricking Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence, once that speaker goes off in his head from his coach, now he's got to make his own calls. And Buffalo's does it a lot. If you notice on their defense, right after that microphone goes off, they switch the defense, show him something else. Well, he might audible and go to the next play, but they switch back to something else. So whenever Babbage and they worked on it, and I tell you what, they're surprising a lot of teams. You surprise the quarterback. Like, what defense are they in now? Are they in a cover 2 zone? Man. So it worked. They got the W. Couple injuries that, Davis is out. Davis is tore ACL in his knee. Looked pretty rough. Josh got banged up. He practiced because they practiced today because they're playing Saturday, so it's a short week.
Yeah, that's bad.
And you brought it up, and Rusty brought it up last night. When they gonna watch films on Denver, and when they got time, and is McDermott gonna let him sit and rest, or are they gonna practice? They practiced today,
Yeah.
so you travel. It's a short week, sort of. It's a Saturday. It's earlier, so it's a 4:30 start, but in real time, it's 2:30 Denver time
Yeah.
because they're 2 hours behind us. Which they should be acclimated to it.
Yeah. Plus, they come for they rest, too. That's what we don't really like, but it's what it is,
It is what that's what happens when you don't win the number 1 or number 2 overall.
Yeah. Sometimes it's good because you warm up and you know what to work in playoff. And maybe it's good and maybe it's not,
You're right.
Well,
you're
most
right.
likely it's better because you rest, you practice, rest,
Yeah,
you get ready,
yeah.
got more time to get ready for whatever you want to do. But other than that, they got to win. They got to play the game.
And it looks like besides Davis, hopefully Ty Johnson comes back. Because listening to a few guys over the radio from Denver and other guys talking about this game, Denver gets you could beat Denver with running backs catching the ball out of the backfield and with tight ends. That would be they're the number 2 defense in the league.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they good.
So we played, Houston's number 1, Jacksonville, and now we got Denver. But they play man, which opens up them tight ends of that. Now they might go to a zone. These coaches know each other. They've coached against each other in different ways. We'll see what Denver's going to do to stop Josh Kincaid. Hopefully Kincaid's okay. Every time he hits the ground, he gets hurt. I was a little worried. You think he was hurt when he...
Could be, who knows?
Do you think he's injured? He's playing through injuries?
Could be, we never know. We're not there with,
We're not in the
they
locker
always
room.
hurt. I
Right,
don't know,
right.
really. All depends,
So now, with Davis out, now they got to make a move on wide receiver. So Samuel's still out there. They mentioned Cooper is out there still.
Oh,
So we had
yeah?
last- He's not. He's
What
not
he's
playing with
doing?
them. Well, they got to fill that spot because just for special teams, or they actually got Sheffield too. Sheffield came up last year and played in a playoff game for us. I think he's property to the Raiders right now, maybe, and maybe they won't really. I don't know how that works, but they got to fill a wide. They got to fill a wide receiver spot, counting Coleman, Shakir, Cooks, and Shavers. So now they're looking out there. Who's out there? Who's available? Do we got a guy here on our roster or practice squad? They still got the backup punt guy that we got from Kansas City. They can move him up
Mm-hmm.
and not put Shakir back there. So some moves. What's Poyer? Is Poyer coming back, or are they gonna have to put Hamlin in there? There's a lot of moves that got to be done. I didn't see the injury report today. It comes out later. Again, should we worry? It's the playoff. Like you said, it's the playoffs.
Yeah.
I like them. Just as long as they don't knock Josh out of the game.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's gonna be a good game, and excited. Let's see what happens. Let's see.
You got Knicks. So Bo Nix, their quarterback. His first 3 quarters, he's a little rough at times, they said. But come fourth quarter, if they're down, whatever stats or ratings they do, he's number one in the league in fourth quarter playing. So I don't know how that figured. I don't know how them stats figure out, but he's the top quarterback in the fourth quarter when they're down. So it could be whoever gets the ball last could be the winner.
Yeah.
I see a stop. Oliver might be back. Ought to be a big. According to people that are at practice, even last week, he was like a caged dog. He wanted to get out of the cage. They almost did last week. So apparently he's probably going to be able to play.
That's good. That's huge.
That's huge. Run game. They don't have great running backs. They're not going to kill you with their running backs. They do like to throw the ball on the perimeter, which is for Bedford. I don't think Harrison will be back. So Trey White, Teron, got to guard the outside. They love the perimeter. They love the sidelines with receiver. Now they might change up because they know what we see. They might say, not Buffalo. We're going to the middle today.
Mm-hmm. That's all. Yeah, that's why you gotta look. You know what they.
And so one important thing, you were. Did you go to Big Bear? Did you go up there to Big Bear?
No, I never.
But you trained. Did you train up in the elements? Did you train up in the mountains anywhere?
Yeah.
Because Denver's altitude.
Yeah.
Denver, a lot of players they don't complain, but it's high
It's
altitude.
not the same. It's not the same. It's not the
Right.
same. Yeah. It could be too. That's a good stat. You know, good thing to
Right.
watch. You
Right.
guys never know. You know, it's not the same. It's not the same oxygen. It's not the same air.
Right.
Same as the weather too. You know, if it's too hot, if it's too cold, and
Yeah.
it
Right.
could
right,
be that
right.
something that
They're
see-
used to it. We're not.
exactly.
So the body acts differently when it's fighting for oxygen. And I mean, you got here on the side.
Yeah, recovery is not the same. Yeah, it's not
Right,
the same fast.
right,
You know, you gotta
right.
breathe more times to get the air. You know, it's less oxygen, so it's like thicker, maybe like thicker when you
Yeah.
go. You know, when you breathe. You know, and you get the air. I think it's harder because and then you get less oxygen
Recover
each
outside.
breath. So if you
Right.
that's what I think is. You know, but
It is. We've heard because a lot of. I mean, we're going to talk about the Olympics in a few shows down the road, but a lot of people like working up that way, Denver, higher altitudes, because it gets you ready. You know, get you ready for when you go to the Alps or you go to these Olympics or you're up in the mountains. You got to be used to that.
yeah, it's hard to it's hard and you gotta do harder and harder, and that's a muscle too. You know, you're working too with the breathing and less oxygen, and you get used to work with less oxygen. Now, when you got more oxygen
Yeah.
and easy to breathe, there is more recuperation. It's better, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I
yeah.
guess, you know.
So that's one other aspect. Now I think I don't know our record there going there. We played them in the playoffs last year. I think we beat them. I think we beat them in the playoffs last year. Was that here? I don't remember. I don't have a good memory anymore.
Yeah, I don't remember either. No, we never.
We
2 years
played them, but I don't
before
know.
maybe that I don't really know, but yeah.
Last year we did.
Yeah. So no, you got then what? What's the score? Just tell me the score.
Okay.
No score today.
I think we're gonna win. We're gonna win easier than against Jacksonville.
That's what you said the last time. Don't tell me that.
I gotta be right.
That's what he said the last easy game. Don't worry about it.
No.
No, don't worry about it. It's gonna be an easy game. No.
Well, it should have. Well, listen, we get going back to that game real quick. We got a couple breaks. Interception when Trevor Lawrence was fourth down when he was trying to launch to get to that first down, which he would have made, but his shin hit the ground, and Shaq hit him as his shin hit the ground, and we got the ball. They didn't make the first down. If they would have got the first down, different ball game. If Trevor Lawrence didn't try to launch himself, and if his shin didn't hit the ground, he would have made the first down. Scored. So you need breaks to continue on in the playoffs, we believe. 4 or 5 very stupid penalties that we got to avoid. Try to cut down on them. I don't know the discipline of who. I don't know the penalties, Denver and us, the amount, but just be more careful.
Here,
Don't let it cost us the game.
good. Yeah. What about the weather? Good. Sunny, or what? It's
There,
gonna. Yeah, there and here, both.
Denver's always it's going to be cold, not freezing, no snowstorm or nothing like that. It's 2:30 their time, so it's gonna be this. It's gonna be light out. Don't get dark till 5. So the game should end before it gets dark.
Hmm.
I like Josh in earlier games. I didn't want that 8 o'clock game. I did not want that 8 o'clock game. Just in my head, I said make it that 3:30 or 4:30 game, which they did. Now the weather here, we're gonna have to bundle up starting Thursday
Again?
or not. Let me give you the update.
What's it?
I don't got the radar in my head, but not a lot of snow coming. But a high of 15 degrees Thursday, Friday 18 or 19 degrees. Next week's looking like quite a few days in a row of some, not zero, but it's gonna be cold. So bundle up, get the firewood ready, get the blankets ready. We'll be fine.
Yeah. It's good to know something is coming. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
I know
Good.
everybody's gonna be. I feel sorry for people that got to work Saturday. If maybe your work let you out early, they got TVs at the wherever you're working.
Yeah.
It's not
Radio.
the Super Bowl.
They
you know
got
what I'm saying?
radio then.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Let me ask you: are you happy that Philadelphia got beat?
Huh? Not really. I will prefer just face. I don't know. Maybe then was playing that good either. I don't know. So I don't know. What you think? It's good. We need to maybe it's a good game with or no. I don't know.
Who do we get? If we get to the Super Bowl, we win this one and we beat. If we win this one and we beat either, we want Houston to get beat by New England
Yeah.
because then we'll play New England.
Exactly.
To me, the easier game. What goes on in the NFC? Green Bay or Carolina, we could beat all them teams. Seattle and the Rams might be a very good game come Super Bowl. We'll talk about that as the weeks come. Like, I think Philadelphia fired their offensive coordinator today after that game. Pittsburgh fired Tomlin, their coach.
Yeah.
Oh, he stepped down. Step down's a nice way of saying you're fired. When a team says,
Yeah. It's better to.
he just said, you know what, I'm stepping away from football 18, 19 years. He's got one Super Bowl. Hasn't won a playoff game in 8 years. His time has come. That old school football coach he is. There's 9 openings now, head coaching. That's a lot. In many, many years, you've never seen that many guys get fired.
I think they all in the they bet and they all go like okay, they call everybody and say hey this is what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for every 4 downs.
Well, so you're gambling, right? You're gambling with your career. You got to win somehow to stay coaching. McDermott, after that last game, I think he keeps his job. We don't know about Bean. McDermott stayed quiet. He did that one challenge, which we all seen it. My 85-year-old mother seen that his shin hit the ground before he made the first down, Trevor. So it wasn't genius for him to challenge that. Otherwise, he didn't make no mistakes in that game. Clock management at the end. Some people are complaining he shouldn't have went for the touchdown right away. Should have fell down, took a knee, ate up some more clock. But who'd you say? Piggy said no. Score. Get it.
Yeah, I mean
Forget
but they don't want to do something stupid. Now that you mentioned that, they don't want to do something like flag. And they go back,
5 yards.
and then everything gonna turn like okay now is when everything is getting
right.
crazy.
Yeah.
So I understand that, but they give you like 1 minute. That was
Yeah,
bad.
we had 3 timeouts.
We got 3 timeouts, and
That was first down.
they have no timeouts, but it worked.
It worked. I'd say it's 50. I got nothing against him doing. I see his reasoning.
They're making sure they were excited. They were scared maybe too. His job was in line, so he's not gonna play something because if he try to do something like that and something happen 5 yard back or something, they're gonna why you do that? Just
Correct.
go for it.
Correct.
So we gotta make it better. So no, good.
And
We talk.
remember what McDermott, I told him, remember what McDermott said in February? He wanted to ban the tush push.
Hmm.
And if you look at the video, people, it's out there. We're not making this up. He explains how bad it is for mostly all quarterbacks do it. Sometimes the type that you're getting pretty twisted up. He thinks it's a very dangerous play in football. He doesn't like it. But boy, does he use it.
That's what they think.
But he
Because we use it at least
and
two
we're
times,
98%. We're 98% of doing it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I think they're gonna do like 2 times. If in one time was like I don't know, second down and one,
yeah,
and I
yeah.
try I say no 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 tell me that you're gonna do that again. Like they did it without the chief, they did it 3 times straight. I don't know why you do that 3 times. They know that they stop us. So no, thank you. Good. It's playoff.
It's playoffs.
Sleep and chill.
We're happy. We're staying chill. We're happy. The whole town was happy. Let's go on to Denver. Make sure the flight gets out of here fine. Everybody, healthy squad. And we'll talk more and hopefully talk another 2 more weeks about this Buffalo Bill team.
Yep. Thank you, Norm.
All right, buddy.
Yeah,
Thank you, people.
Oh.